You know, it's a $300 mic. I love this microphone. Yeah, and that's going to be it. I think, maybe that's kind of it. Maybe I'll play a little bit of the song just to make sure. Somebody asked somebody asked on there, I saw, are the drums recorded with one mic? No. I record them different every time. I'll show you how I did this one. So for this song, because it was very Tom centric, there was no overhead. My overhead like boom stand broke, which is blows, but whatever. This mic is not plugged in. It's just sitting there because my studio is so small. So yeah, I use this AKG. It's a D190E that my buddy Jake loaned me. I really like it. It's just hanging there because it falls out of that. No big deal. Then I used a little mic in there. Whoops, it's usually like that. What is this thing? It's a Beyer Dynamic. Another Jake loaner. It's like we loan each other shit all the time. I don't even know what this is. Oh, there it is right there. It's a fucking... I don't even know. I don't care. Just put a mic in there. Shut up. Jesus Christ. I don't get crazy about the gear. I really don't. It's fun to have nice shit, but I don't get crazy about it. 57 on the floor tom. 57 on the snare. That was the drums. And they sound sick because the guy playing them is sick. That's why they sound good. Here's the drums soloed. Where's the fucking drums? Right? You hear all that like noise around the drums? That's tape. And that's also just the nature of we were all in the same room together. And well, actually, I was in my dining room upstairs, but Jake was in here. There's a little bit of noise. Sick, right? That's it. Okay. I hope that was fun for people. I guess I'll stand here for a few questions if you have them. Let me flip this around so you can. There, you can be a human being. If anybody has any questions, not too technical because I'm really not a technical person. I'm not a technical person. My brain, there's this thing I just got hip to, spotlight consciousness versus lantern consciousness. Do you guys know about that? It's cool. It's a really cool way to think about how your brain works. I'm more of a lantern consciousness kind of guy. Oh shit, fuck! I don't think I'm seeing any comments. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Whoa. Give me a second. Sorry, guys. I'm not that good at this. Here we go. People are just saying thank you. What's that desk? The desk is an Auditronics grandson. And it's from the 70s. And it's a Memphis-based company. And like all the Big Star records and Stax records, I guess, were done on Auditronics consoles. Not this desk, but, let's hear about the lantern. Oh, nice, Tam. Yeah, lantern consciousness. It's when like you're not focused on, your brain doesn't like to focus on one thing. You're more of like, you take it all in. When I'm really feeling like myself, I'm that guy. I'm that person. You know what I mean? Like that's how I relate to the world. I wasn't very good at tests when I was a kid, and it's like it's more of I take it all in. So things get very abstract with me. And I used to fight that as a kid because, and even as an adult, I fought it. Because I don't think I was making sense to a lot of people. But through music, I was able to make sense. That's what that is. Which two friends did the vocals? That's going to be Brendan Yuri and Jake Sinclair. Any Cleveland tour dates in the future? Not for me, but I'm going to be in Cleveland with Mandy Moore in June or July. Your thoughts on pineapple on pizza? Not against it if I'm stoned. Not against it if it's cold and I'm hungover. But against it if it's like, hey, we're getting a pizza. Would you want to put anything on it? Who did the drums? That's Brendan Urie playing drums. We need a Major Labels part 2. Nah, fuck the major labels. I love that band, of course. I just, I like to hate that band. Blue will tell you that, and so will Ducky. And so will McLean, who will never be in the band. Do you deal with tinnitus at all? Yep. How does it affect my creativity? I mean, it's just my ears are always ringing. I play guitar for a living. It's what I do. I just accept it, you know, and it bums me out. But what are you going to do? Are you using a cloud lifter? Or yes, I am. The cloud lifter I use on the SM7 for sure. Definitely do that. Those things are great. What's your favorite new album or track? I love the new Big Thief record as a record. I love that record. I think it's really good. Haven't gotten into it entirely yet, but I know I'm going to love it, so I'm taking my time with it. I'm freaking out over the new Harry Styles single. I think it's fantastic. So good. Did I see some API in your rack? Yeah, it's one of those shitty 3124s. But it sounds like an API. You know, it's like four preamps. I don't even know what kind of preamp. I don't even know. Who fucking knows? Who cares? I don't know. And then there's like a mixer component to it. Did I see some API? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Well, let me see. Being in bands sucks. Yes, that's true. I love being in bands. Just not the major label. What's your favorite new album? I just kind of going back and see if I missed anything that maybe people want me to answer. Do you deal with tinnitus? No, yes I do. I said I did. Stop. Okay, I guess I answered everything. Any special guests next week in Boston? Yeah. Definitely. I think Todd's going to join me. The original Candy Butcher. I think Todd's going to join me. I don't know if I can sing that high anymore. We're going to find out. Are you touring sometime soon? I'd love to see you near Wisconsin. Not with me, but with Mandy Moore. I'll be on the road. What are you running your drums through? So all the drums are going through the Auditronics. I've tried the APIs. I have Neves, 1073s. I like the Auditronics the best for what I'm doing. And then at the end of it, I run it through a Drummer, a 1973, this thing. Okay, if anybody has a studio, I recommend this piece of gear highly. This thing. It's a 3-band stereo FET compressor. It's so good. It's going to change your world. I only use it on drums. I don't use it on the final mix or anything like that. Again, I'm not like a technical person. I turn knobs until it sounds good. That's good enough for me. I play guitar the same way. I don't know what I'm doing. I just do shit. I write songs that way. It's lantern consciousness. I just go in and do it. I just figure it out. So there you go. But I like talking about it. I like sharing what I do. People are saying really nice things. I'm really, really happy that my music reaches people. Not that many people, but it doesn't matter, does it? I don't think so. Just make shit. Make shit. Be yourself. Just be yourself. Keep your head down. Do your work. My friend told me to do that a long time ago, and it was the best advice he ever gave me. Because I was bummed out, because I was getting old. I was living in New York, and I was getting old. Like, I'm getting old as we speak, you know what I mean? But I was just bummed. I was like, shit, I guess it's not going to happen for me. And then the Strokes came along, and they were playing the Mercury Lounge, and there was, like, me, their publicist, and maybe 3 other people there. And then, like, all of a sudden they were huge, and it's like, oh, that's what's happening. And I got really depressed about it. I was like, man, I feel this. I can't do this anymore. And then my friend Alex Tehrani, my friend, haven't seen him in fucking years, but he gave me a really good piece of advice. He just said, put your head down, do your work, man. It doesn't matter. It's like, I've done that since 2000, 2001, 2002. So, oh man, thank you guys.